Most coaches struggle to get enough clients. And so today I'm going to talk to you about how you can get more clients and 5 simple activities to explode your sales. I'm really excited for this topic. I am Julie from Do Business Like a Woman. And if you're new, welcome. If you're a regular, welcome too. So I am going to share this with you as an introduction, and over the coming days / weeks, I will be creating 5 videos for you, going deep into each one of these 5 activities, teaching you exactly what you need to know to get clients and sales now. And this is from someone who's fully booked, and I've been teaching this for over 11 years. So really excited to share my experience, and in particular what is working for today's market, because as service providers, it is a very different online landscape to what it has been in the past. And you may have noticed some of the things you were doing to create clients before and get clients before is no longer working in the same way. And so I'm going to be sharing with you what is working today and how you can do this and implement these simple activities without spending any money on ads, without complicated techie funnels. The great thing about this is that these activities are so simple. They are based on connection and service. So if you're a heart-based service provider, coach, entrepreneur, this is for you. You're going to love this. Now, I have just been networking this morning, so you may see I'm a little bit wrapped up here with a cardigan and a scarf, and I've just put my heating on because I had a new top. Look at this lovely new top. I love purple, can you tell? And I've put it on for my networking and was sitting there for an hour and a half, and I got really cold. So as soon as I came off, I wrapped up. But I wanted to come on and talk to you today about this important topic. So I'm going to go through the 5 activities today that you can do right away. And I want you to give the video a heart or a like if this sounds like an approach that can work for you. If you love simplicity, if you love step by step, but doing it in your own way, with your own magic, this is a great approach for you. So without further ado, let's dive into what those activities are, and then I would love for you to leave a comment underneath the video if you would like these free videos, and the comment is simply videos, right? So just leave a comment underneath videos and I will make sure that you get these videos of the 5 activities to get clients and explode your sales. And actually this is what I teach inside my mini program, Turn Browsers into Buyers, which is still just £111 for 60 days. And it's not a course. You get access to me. I coach you within a small group. There's a community of us. We do it together. It is amazing and such great value. So if you want to, do this faster, if you want to just get straight on with it, definitely consider coming and joining us in Turn Browsers into Buyers. Let's do it. Okay, here they are. Here are your 5 activities, and then I'm going to make videos on each of these. So you probably want to write them down. I've got notes here. So number 1, the thing I'm going to cover first is the most important asset in your business. So this is one thing that most coaches totally overlook. They do not have, or if they do, they're not working it properly. And it is the one thing that will lead to consistent clients over the years. Keep your pipeline full. It's not based on any particular social media platform. It's not based on the size of your email list or how responsive your email list is. And this has to do with relationships, but I'm going to teach you what that one asset is that you must have to be sustainable over the long term and keep your pipeline full of warm leads who are ready to buy from you, because that's key. And I've seen this over the years, that the people who focus on this and build this asset, they are the ones that are still around today after 11 years. Some of the ones that have done other stuff, perhaps they've jumped on a trend and, you know, the latest shiny object, or they've tried to automate everything before they even had a process for getting clients consistently. And the problem with that is it doesn't work. You have to have the foundations in place. You have to know how to speak in a way that activates your audience. You have to have your basic client creation processes in place before scaling can ever take place. Because scaling is only about exacerbating what we've already got. So if what you've got isn't working, there's no point in scaling. Anyway, a little bit of a tangent. That's what the first video is going to be on, that one asset that you need in order to have all the clients that you can handle from somebody who is fully booked, right? And so I do know my stuff, I walk my talk, and I want to share this with you, all right? Because there's no need for you to be scrabbling around for clients today. So absolutely, you're going to want to build this asset for yourself in your business. It's super easy, it's not complicated. So that's going to be the first video. How does that sound? Does that sound like something you want? Let me know in the chat, right? And I'm thinking about how to do these videos. Initially, I'd thought, let me just do them like one per week for my weekly live training. And I might still do that, but in all honesty, we might want them sooner, right? So maybe I'll record these over 5 days so that you can get them sooner, and then just do it that way. If I do, it won't be next week, but it would be the week after that. So let me know if you're keen and you want all of the videos sooner, let me know that as well. Okay, let's move on to number 2, the second activity. So this is about how I create clients in 60 minutes per day with no ads and no techie funnel. I'm a simplicity girl, maybe you are too. Let me know if simplicity is one of your values. But I love connection, I love simplicity, so I spend an hour a day on this. We call it our power hour, but I'm going to teach you exactly what needs to go in that so that you can start implementing, because actually that's the marketing you need to be doing. Those activities that I'll teach in that session are the needle movers. They are you may have heard it referred to as cash creation activities. I call them client creation activities, or cash generating activities, some people say, or client generating. I love to call them client creation activities. And I'm gonna go through exactly what those are. If you focus on these on a weekly basis, preferably a daily basis, that really is all the marketing that we need to be doing, along with video number 3. Okay, so it's actually really simple. You do not need to be chained to your laptop, but if you enjoy connecting, if you enjoy serving, you are going to love this. And a lot of my clients kind of, at first, they're a little bit like, oh my goodness, don't know how to do this. And then we get them in the habit of it. And this becomes one of their favorite things to do, right? Their power hour. And I'm going to teach you how we do it, because it's a little bit different, but it's very, very effective. This is one of the things that has built my business over the years and, you know, kept me always having clients to work with. So that's session number 2. Session number 3 is your secret weapon for weekly sales. And I'm going to talk about the content flow that's going to keep clients coming to you. So your secret weapon for weekly sales and the content rhythm that's going to keep clients coming back to you. And also that you just enjoy, because a lot of the conversation we have in our community, and particularly in the group Turn Browsers into Buyers, is around flow, and it's around enjoyment, right? And it's not like, oh, we never do any work or anything like that. There's a little bit of healthy hustle, right? But we're not about burnout. We are about, let's just not overthink it. Let's not overcomplicate it. Now, there's this one thing you can do every week that will explode your sales. Promise you, because I do it. and I get my clients doing it too. And when they do, that's when they start to make sales. So it is that powerful, but you have to learn how to do it. It's pretty straightforward, it's pretty easy, but again, it's just another skill. I'm going to call it a habit, because really you can do this. You absolutely can do this. The thing I love about this system, this process, there is nothing complicated. There is no complicated tech. You're not trying to figure out Facebook ads and positioning and all of that. You are literally using your own skill of who you are, your personality, to show up and connect with people. It is that powerful and it's that doable. And I know that because a lot of the ladies who come into our community weren't doing this before, and they are doing it now, and it is catapulted them forwards in terms of results, engagement, clients, conversations, connect calls, market research calls, and sales, right? So that's number 3 that I'm going to share with you. Number 4, this one's going to be controversial. So I'm going to teach you how to connect in the DMs without the cringe factor. Oh my God, because, you know, DMing over the years has got a little bit of a bad rap, hasn't it? And I get why. Because I still get those messages from people like, hey, I have this mastermind group. It's free, we're not selling anything. Can I bring you as my guest? And I'm like, I don't know you. We just connected. I don't care if it's free. I don't know you. I don't trust you. I don't know if there's value there. That is not the way to do that. That is not what we do, right? Connection is about genuine connection. And I teach you how to post engagement posts and then connect with people in a really, really authentic way. And then you very naturally are talking, and then you very naturally progress those conversations where appropriate to what you do and transition. And the people who are meant for that, they will become clients, right? They will take that journey from browser to buyer. But I'm going to teach you how to DM without the cringe factor, because we need to not have the cringe factor, right? Who's with me on this? And there is absolutely a way to do this in today's market. I used to hate DMing. Hands up, you know, I'll be transparent. It was one of my least favorites. It's one of the things that I had, and this was a number of years ago, I had to work through a lot of resistance around. Today, it's actually one of my favorite things, and I'm not at all intimidated by it. I don't feel, you know, any way about it. I don't feel cringe. I'm really, really happy to connect with people. I'm really happy to talk with them. I am not trying to push anyone to do anything, right? So I am not trying to like get someone to sell. I'm not going into any of those connections with the mindset of, oh, let me like turn this person into a client right away. Hell no. I don't even know if that's appropriate. I am connecting, I'm serving. Now, we have to balance that with our business heads of qualifying the people we're talking to, so we're not spending ages chit-chatting to somebody who's never going to become a client for you. So you've got to have those measures in place where you know how to pre-qualify prospect, someone you connect with very, very quickly, because I don't want you wasting time. Although we're not about the hard sell, we're also not about chit-chatting with the wrong people for the sake of it, because you are in business. Yes, you're heart-centered, because I only work with people who are heart-centered. So if you're in this community, you're spirit-led, you're heart-centered, and you're a businesswoman, for goodness sake, we need you making sales. My mission, part of my why, is to help you get the clients and the sales so that you are well supported, so that you get to do your work in the world. And I'm not attached to kind of how long that takes. I mean, look, I help you do it way, way quicker than you would ever do on your own. And I'm for longevity for you. So I absolutely want you getting those clients and those sales over time. But that is what we do in session 4. So how to DM without the cringe factor. And then number 5, I'm going to teach you, it's the last one in the series, and it is how to expand your reach. So, you know, this is simple ways for you to get new leads. right? So this is the one that people always go to. They're like, oh my God, show me how to get more leads, new leads. I just need more leads. And I've talked about this a lot, but actually that usually isn't what we need. Usually we need to get our client creation processes in place and learn how to activate our audience and turn some of those browsers into buyers. Only once we have that working do we want to add more leads, because otherwise you have a leaky bucket and you're going to do all this work to bring new leads into the bucket and they're just going to leak out the hole in the bottom. So that's why that is number 5 of your client creation activities, and I teach that video last in the series. So again, if you want to learn this stuff about how to get clients and explode your sales right now in today's market, comment videos below and I will make sure to get those to you. I'm really excited to teach this because this has made all of the difference in my business, and it is making the difference continues to make the difference in my clients' businesses too. So I'm super excited to share this with you. Comment videos below if you would like those, and give the video a heart or a like. I will see you soon. Hi Susan, I see you there. How are you? Are you good? I will see you all soon, and I'll be recording that first video, the most important asset in your business, very soon. Bye for now.